First of all, thank you for being on our YouTube channel.
Thanks.
And where are you guys from?
France.
France? Paris?
No,
The-
a little bit in the center, Dijon.
Are you guys traveling in Japan?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, we are traveling around the world, and for now we are in Japan.
Where did you start and how did you get here?
We start in South America,
Uh-huh.
in Mexico.
Oh,
We did 6 months in South America, and now we're here for Asia, Southeast Asia.
Oh, which countries in Southeast America?
We've done Mexico, Colombia,
Uh-huh.
Peru, Bolivia, Argentina,
Oh,
Brazil,
Uh-huh.
and a little bit of US.
oh, almost all countries. Wow! And now you're in Japan.
Japan.
And after here, you're going to other.
Yes. Other country in
Asian?
South Asia. Yeah.
Which country are you going to go?
Philippines, Thailand,
Vietnam,
Vietnam,
Laos, Cambodia,
Wow!
and Bali,
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Oh, and in total, how many days it's gonna be? Your like a world trip?
No, 1 year.
1 year. Wow, it's great. So far, how many months or how many days after you left?
7
7 months.
7 months.
For now.
Wow, it's great. Which country do you remember the most at the first?
We
Colombia.
loved Colombia.
What kind of experiences did you have over there?
It was like we can see different landscape.
Uh-huh.
There is beaches, there is mountain, desert, and the people there are very nice too, very to party, to drink, and so it's very cool.
Yeah, Latin American.
Yes, and we love Japan too.
Yes.
For now, it's also like a big thing for us. We like it.
So how many days in Japan did you say?
We've been here since 1 week and a half,
Oh,
but we are leaving soon, like in 1 week. So.
so far how are you guys doing in Japan? How
Very
have you
good.
been? Yeah.
We loved it. We came in Tokyo first, then we went to Kyoto,
Uh-huh.
Hiroshima, and now we're here in Osaka. And we go back to Tokyo then to take our flight.
Uh-huh.
It was very good.
Is there like a specific like a memorable and like a funny or interesting,
It's real.
exciting?
The people and how they respect each other and us as a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
The respect,
It's,
it's very different from France. People respect the law and respect each other. So it's very
la
very
nourriture.
nice. And the food. The food is
yes,
very good too.
Food is
Yeah.
number one day all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So far?
Oh yeah, very good.
What do you like?
Ramen.
Ramen.
Yeah.
It's like meat on the barbecue.
Yakiniku? Is that?
Beef. Plancha.
On the plate?
Yeah, we put on the like on fire and then we eat. Yesterday we eat something and then we jump in on eggs.
Look, wow, it looks like yakiniku for me, but you can show it to to the.
Yes.
But the chef did it for you guys.
Yes, this
Yeah,
one
look
he
very
made
good.
it.
And you ate with the egg?
Yes, when it's cooked, we dump in on the egg and then we eat, and it's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like sukiyaki, but when we eat sukiyaki, it's in a pot.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, sukiyaki, we put egg when you eat meat. So it
Okay.
looks like, yeah, but it's directly on the grill. So, yeah, it's interesting.
here in
But it was,
Osaka.
yeah.
It's very good.
Was this one?
Okay. It
So
says
it's very good.
yakiniku. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
kind of, probably, yeah.
I like in Japan it's clean.
Everything
Clean,
is
yeah.
Very
very
clean.
clean.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
There is no trash anywhere.
Tout ce qui est ryokan,
And the culture of
Like
Japan.
The ryokan culture.
ryokan,
Yeah.
osan.
Les onsen?
Onsen?
Onsen,
Ah, hot
very good.
spring.
Yes.
Yes, very
Ah.
good.
It's nice.
Where did you go onsen? In
In
Tokyo area?
Kyoto?
Kyoto.
In Kyoto.
Ah, okay.
But we would like to do another one.
Yeah, like,
Here
here.
in Osaka or Tokyo, we don't know.
And you went to Hiroshima, did you say?
Yes.
Ah, how was it there?
For him, it's a city like who shows the progress and the fact that even when you can be destroyed from something,
after the
you can rebuild everything and be.
Determination.
Yes, it's like the determination for us
It's
in
very-
Hiroshima.
how they restore
Yes.
their cities,
Exactly.
and that's
It's very impressive.
Oh, I see. And did you? Are there any Japanese thing or idea you'd like to bring back to your country?
Truc traditionnel.
Traditional
The traditional
kimono?
Yes,
Yes,
kimono.
Oh.
Yeah.
La mode, is mode.
The fashion.
Look or
here.
fashion?
Fashion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Japanese
Fashion,
look
Japan-
very nice.
You like
Yes,
fashion?
yes, very like.
They dress very nice.
Et la nourriture.
And the food.
Very
The
food.
food.
Yes, it's number one.
The fashion too.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of the most inspired look that we're gonna find. We really like the look here. Kind of the mutual respect from each other.
Right.
And the
With
food.
bonsai.
All of the food.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
There's bonsai,
The
vegetation.
little tree.
Yeah.
Yes, vegetable, yeah.
Oh, I see. In your country, do you remember your first contact to Japanese culture?
The food,
Food?
but it's not the same. Like in France,
right.
we add stuff that is not real in Japan. Like it was more like a food with restaurants, Japanese restaurants.
I was like imagining that the Japanese like pop culture. I mean the subculture, anime or manga. I thought that is like usually the first contact you guys, but maybe
We didn't grow up much in that kind of manga culture,
Uh-huh.
but we heard a lot about it. Yes,
Oh, I
it's
see.
Tokyo is Pokemon.
the Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
But his little brother loved manga,
Uh-huh.
and from him we learn a lot also
Oh,
about
I see.
manga and Japanese culture around it.
Then, what kind of image did you have before coming to Japan?
We thought it was more expensive, and actually we can find stuff that's a little bit cheaper than France also, or like kind of similar, but we thought it was way
way
expensive. And that was a country like in the future.
Oh,
like,
here?
Yeah, like the technology and everything was more developed.
Les WC,
And the,
toilettes.
and the toilet here.
Toilet is different.
Right.
Very
France, yeah, Europa.
Did you see the like a greeting? the toilet?
Working and clean.
It's very clear. And the music, that you
Music.
can put.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being for your time.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
that's-
And we also have an Instagram for our travel.
Oh,
Around the-
Instagram.
Yes.
Maybe closer.
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 Over there.
Oh, this one?
Oh mon dieu.
Oh, okay. Please, yeah, they go to the Instagram if you want to. Okay, great. Thank you for being on our YouTube channel again. And please enjoy your world tour.
Thank you very much.
First of all, thank you for being on our YouTube channel.
No problem.
And where are you from?
We are from France, near Paris, exactly.
Nepal. Okay. And you were traveling in Japan or?
Yes, yeah,
working?
we did travel. We landed in Tokyo, and then we decided to go to Kyoto, and now we are here for 2 days in Osaka before going back to Paris.
Oh, in total, how long it's gonna be?
1 week.
1 week.
One week, yeah.
Is
It's
that
quite fast.
Yeah, you want to be here more in Tokyo? I mean, in Japan?
Yeah, why not? Maybe 1 week more, just to stay a little bit longer in Kyoto,
Right.
and maybe a little bit longer in Osaka, and maybe discovering a new city. But Yeah,
Okay.
maybe 2 weeks. It's great.
Yeah. And did you have a good experience?
Yeah, I would say surprising. Yeah, because there is a really such difference between our two cultures. My way to see the Japanese at work, because we went just to Burger King, to test, and they have when they have a job, they are really into it, because for us it's like a job that you have to do it right. Because in France it's quite different, sometimes you have this impression that people are here but they don't want to be here. And in Japan they're like always focused on what they're doing, and this is what's surprising me the most. And you are very polite. I mean, sometimes it's not in excess, sometimes it's not too much, but you are very, very, very polite. And
So
it's surprising me a bit, because all Japanese have been very kind with us, very, very kind, and and that surprised me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The
So
way
you-
they're polite.
So you're kind of feeling why they're so kind. That kind of feeling.
Yeah,
you
they can
get?
feel so kind, we can feel it that it's part of their culture. They have to be polite, because in France we are polite, but we are famously known to be to be easily angry. But I never saw Japanese angry here, and to customers especially. Yes, of course, very, very, very polite, and well, surprising, but it feels good. It feels good.
Oh, yeah. As a customer, you feel.
Yeah,
good.
we
I
are
see.
we are really, really happy with that.
Do you have something else then? The culture difference and your interesting fun
Yeah, culture
moment
difference.
you have, or-
Apart from what I said, the city, how the cities are clean also.
Oh, okay.
Very, very clean. You can eat in the streets. I mean, it's very, very clean too. I think we are whole human, and we have some things that are closed, like some expression with the fries that are closed, and we can understand it. But really from the culture, the food, of course, the food is quite different, but it's pretty good too. The
Do you like?
Yes.
Do you like it?
We enjoyed it more.
Oh,
We enjoyed it a
what do you
lot.
like?
But I have to be honest. I was expecting more fish.
Oh, really?
More fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In Japanese food.
In Japanese food. Yeah.
Oh. You felt-
But it's a lot of meat. To be honest, we found a lot of meat. It's really, really good. But we expected a lot more fish. I don't know why.
Probably the sushi is a kind of the fish-based kind of food, but
Yes.
besides sushi, maybe we have more. Like
Yeah, because
meat
in
food.
France we have this picture of mine. Well, Japanese food and culture are like rice, vegetables, and fish, and this is why you are feeling like that. Coming here, and we're like, oh no, they eat a lot of meat too. And about the culture, of course, the castle. I mean, the castle. They are really, really different from us. Temple, of course, a religion. When you have to take your shoes off. We went to a temple in Kyoto, and it's really a lot of food everywhere, and because our castle are made in solid rock in Europe, and that was really different. And
It's more wooden.
more wood.
Well, this is a building. So.
A big garden too, and I have this impression that every one of your castle is surrounded by water.
Oh, the ditch.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, the ditch.
For protection from
For
the enemy.
protection, yeah. We have these two, but this is mainly in the castle itself. that we have seen differences.
Oh, I see.
Of course, the language.
Right,
We come
right.
from a Latin country, so you know, when we see symbols like this, we're quite a little bit lost. But
Right.
but at the end, we're not lost.
Oh,
At the end,
good,
it's quite easy to you know to find your senses, your senses, and we feel good here.
Oh,
we feel good.
And is there something you want to, like the Japanese thing, like a thing or mental thing, idea you want to bring back to your country if you wish to have
yeah,
in your
of
country?
course. The polite. I think all people are polite, like I said before.
Right.
And the thing that they are never angry.
Oh,
I think that they are never angry, and it's quite passable in here. If we feel good, we feel air is fresh, you know. We feel relaxed. Relaxed because even in big city like Tokyo, we didn't feel like oppressed or something like that because I've got this
Pressure-free.
pressure because in Paris we got this impression that we are always under pressure and we have to rush, we have to go
really?
fast, and we don't take the time for small things like having a tea. You know, having a small tea and like enjoying nature, and we don't have the time. And I think that Japanese people have the time for it. You know, enjoying a tea in a castle park, and you know, for 15 minutes, but you know, to feel zen, relax, and we don't have that in France, I think. We just
the
don't.
calmness kind of.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if
how
I
calm.
can bring back a little bit of that zen attitude in Paris, I will.
Are you a fan of like subculture too, like anime or manga, those things? Or?
Yeah. When I was a little bit younger, I used to read a lot of. Mangas. Animes, not too much. A little bit too, but not too much. I was more like into mangas. Yeah. I
see.
prefer to read them. I prefer to read them compared to just see them. I prefer to have the book in my hands. But when I was younger, a little bit less now.
Have you ever been to other Asian countries?
To Asia country? Oh yeah, but when I was young too, I was probably 8 years old, something like that. I went to Vietnam and Thailand.
Oh, I see. But when you were 8 or
8 years old,
very,
so I was like that.
Oh,
a long time ago.
You have a
Yeah,
good memory from that?
Yeah, I had a great memory of it. Yeah,
Okay.
but not much because I was little. So.
Right.
But yeah, Japan is it's the first time in Asia since I was 8. So so it's quite good to be here and to return in Asia too.
Great. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you very much.
time.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
First of all, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
The U.S.
Yeah, we're both from the U.S.
Oh, both from the U.S. Okay. Is this your first time in Japan?
It's her first time. She's coming to visit.
How long are you going to be in Japan?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? You just started or finishing or?
I just started a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just got here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I have till next October. So next year.
Oh, okay. And is this your vacation then?
Yep. I'm just showing her around Japan. We're here in Osaka. We're going to go to Kyoto and then up to Tokyo.
Oh, and how long can you get the like a vacation?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Did you feel some like differences between Japan and like the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have differences for sure. I feel like the culture definitely is different. I feel like people are very welcoming, very nice here. Very clean. I don't know. It's been very good so far.
Oh, that's
I really enjoy it. Yeah.
yeah. And where did you like the most so far?
Food.
Food.
Yeah. Food.
What do you
Food's really
like?
good. Like what kind of food? I haven't had all that much. Everything that I've tried has been good, but we went out and got like.
We went to Yakiniku yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yakiniku is the best.
Your best is
It's my
yakiniku.
favorite. Absolutely.
Right.
McDonald's are different.
Yeah, I heard the difference.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's very different.
And also, I heard that like the difference between like a Coke, the taste of Coke is different from here in the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah, in the
Is
U.S.,
that true?
it's really strong.
Yeah.
So it kind of like fills
Very
you up really
sweet.
fast, and it's really sweet. Here, it's more like a little more mild, so you can drink it and not get super full and feel sick and all that stuff.
Oh,
It's way
yeah.
better. I like it better.
Oh, here the
Yeah.
Japanese
The
Coke.
Japanese
Yeah.
Coke is way
Oh,
better.
you felt that too?
I tried the Sprite.
Uh-huh.
It tasted like mostly the same, but I feel like Sprite is kind of, it's not as strong.
It's
so.
pretty universal everywhere. Sprite is. So
Right. Okay. Yeah, it sounds kind of interesting. I thought the Coke is a universal also.
Yeah, you
But,
think, right?
Yeah.
America does it a lot, you know what I mean? Like,
they put a lot of extra stuff in there.
they're very extra.
Have you ever tried different countries the Coke too?
I have. I went
Yeah.
to Singapore. I tried it there.
Uh-huh.
It's also a lot like more mild, so it's
Oh.
more similar to here.
Uh-huh.
And then in Vietnam, Korea, most of the Asian countries are a lot more mild. Like in the United States, they put a lot of extra filler and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it as much.
I heard a Mexican is the best.
Yep, the
Did
Mexican
you-
Coke, it comes in the bottles.
Oh, yeah?
It's so good. It's the best.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but the flavor it's different. It's amazing.
Oh, and also the British one.
Oh, I've never had the
You
British.
know,
Never had a British
yeah,
one,
like
no.
those two, the Mexican and the British is
Really?
like a top two I've heard, but
Okay, try
British
that.
Coke.
Yeah, have to go to the UK.
then how about you? What kind of like a difference did you feel?
Japanese people are definitely a lot more respectful
Uh-huh.
for little things, like when you're walking by. They don't like to get in your way. Like small interactions, like if you hold the door for someone, they'll say thank you. They're just a lot nicer. It's a lot cleaner here.
It's a lot more convenient.
Yeah, a
I
lot.
feel like there's a lot of like convenience things, just like vending machines like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's like things are very well done.
The JR, the railway system,
Oh
is
my
way
God.
more convenient.
In America, depending on where you're from, where we're from, you have to have a car.
You have to have a car.
Uh-huh.
You can't get anywhere.
You can't walk. Walking would take you forever, and the public
Oh.
transportation is not good.
Yeah.
So.
I see. Which part of the state are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Kind of like Midwest.
Oh, I see. Speaking of like the U.S., are you guys a fan of baseball?
I like going to baseball games.
Yeah.
I don't watch it very often,
Uh-huh.
but I like
The
going
games
to
are
the games.
fun.
Yeah.
They do a lot at the games.
Uh-huh.
That are,
I like the games better here though. Like I
Oh,
go to
really?
Carps games a lot,
Uh-huh.
and the baseball, like the fans are just way more into it.
Oh.
They have way more food options.
Oh.
They have the girls with the keg backpack.
Yeah. The beer?
Yeah, the beer on
Uh-huh.
the backpack. I love it.
You,
great.
you buy from them
All the time.
All the time. Yeah, I'm asking because Shotani. I mean the Otani Shohei.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah, because I was wondering what you think about him, but
He's a good player. He's like one of the
I don't
best
know.
players.
I don't know.
you don't watch it.
I don't watch very many sports.
Right.
Like I'll go to games, but I don't watch them if I'm not at the game.
But did you know the name?
No.
He's not. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
O-
because-
Otani, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
one of the best players in Japan.
Yeah, he
Okay.
went to the state and now
Okay.
he was playing in Angels, the Anaheim Angels.
Yeah, yeah.
And a couple of days ago he reached an agreement with the Dodgers.
Oh, he's on the Dodgers now?
Yeah,
Okay.
from next the season.
Cool.
So that's why I was wondering how the information spread fast.
I know.
It was crazy in Japan.
A lot of my buddies love baseball,
Uh-huh.
and they probably know about it, but they
Yeah.
love Otani. They say he's like the best player, one of the best players in the world.
Right, and he's like a contract that the money, that was the highest than like a Messi and other
like
other
highest paid,
like,
to pay
Very
other
respected. Very cool.
you have been to other Asian countries to, and stay there a couple.
Yep.
Yeah, which countries are you in?
I've been to Korea,
Uh-huh.
Vietnam, Singapore. I've been to the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long each do you stay?
Like 4 or 5 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
usually.
not so.
Not super long.
Uh-huh.
We usually just go for like small little port visits and then we leave. But it's
Oh.
enough time to see a good portion of like the interesting stuff.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So it's really then difficult to compare the culture here and there.
It's a little difficult, but I like to get out a lot, so
Uh-huh.
I like to see like the native stuff of each country. So
Uh-huh.
I still like Japan the best.
Oh, yeah.
I think Korea is like probably my second favorite,
Uh-huh.
but it's like a lower tier of Japan. Japan's just better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of what can you like describe?
Well, the people in Korea aren't nearly as nice. They're kind of rude sometimes.
Oh, that.
Yeah, and then the food, they have a Japanese or a Korean barbecue,
Uh-huh.
which is like it's like yakiniku, but it's not as good.
Yeah, it's pretty popular here too. Like a
Yeah.
Korean.
Yeah, they have
yakiniku.
Korean barbecue here, but
Uh-huh.
I like yakiniku better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still good.
That's
though.
good.
It's still good.
Right, and they have like eat with lots of like a leaf.
Yeah, like the lettuce. and
Lettuce.
everything. Yeah.
It's good for you. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
when you
healthy.
eat meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any like a Japanese thing or like it doesn't matter if it is material or tangible or intangible, but do you like to bring back to your country?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like bring back to the United States.
Right.
There.
I read a lot of manga,
Oh.
so I always bring a lot of manga back with me and all
Uh-huh.
that stuff. So I always try
Yeah.
to buy some, like, and then I'm gonna bring it all back.
Oh.
Like Jujutsu Kaisen,
Uh-huh.
I have the whole thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna bring all that back with me.
I see. Can you read Japanese?
No,
No. But
the reading is really hard because the alphabet is
Right.
like so much different.
uh-huh.
But I can, like, if you speak a little bit, I can kind of understand a little bit, but not very good. I don't speak it.
Oh, I see. So then you bring back to your country. I mean, the Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever the manga you
Yeah.
want to take back, bring back. It's in Japanese one or the translated one?
So yeah, I found the translated one.
Of
Yeah.
course. I see. You cannot find it in the United States the translated one.
You can, but they don't have a lot of like the author's comments in it.
Oh.
And then it's like the paperback, like a lot of it's like the ones here, they'll have like special like colored pages sometimes,
Uh-huh.
or they'll have like author's comments.
Oh,
and
I
then the
see, I
ones in the
see.
States don't have any of that.
Like those extra
Yeah.
kind of appendix kind of
Yeah,
things.
and I like that stuff because I like
really?
the author, so it's cool to read his little comments in there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's nice. I didn't know about it, but yeah. Well, but thank you so much for
thank you.
talking to us, and it was very interesting story. About the manga things.
Yeah, of
some
course.
other things.
Yeah, give us your YouTube channel. I'll go subscribe.
I will. Okay. Thank you.